one for you guys coming up. NGG Sensei. You know, Jersey, if you're familiar with these tournaments up here, pretty common name you see in these North Jersey brackets. Had a pretty, top 15 player at one point. Going up against Syrup. Young man going to his first, I believe, offline local, but has been an absolute menace over the past year via Wi-Fi. And also qualified for the Smash World Tour. This past a couple weeks ago. So
and
definitely excited to see him here.
I think when you take a look at the bracket today, especially the big name that stands out all this is Syrup. I think he's having one hell of a night tonight. Yet to lose a game on his way to top 8 at his first offline local ever. So this is something to definitely prove against. Like you said, a seasoned veteran, someone that if you're familiar with this scene, you're very well familiar with in Sensei.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And, Sensei having quite the path to get here as well. He beat Stretch, who got second, who won the tournament last week to get here. So definitely an impressive run of his own. But again, running into a character in Ness where, if you're any sort of a slower character that, has trouble getting out of disadvantage, Ness is going to be one of a tough battle for you to go up against, as Syrup strikes first here in sub 60 on his first stock.
Yeah, right now, Syrup is just really doing well of just keeping Sensei at bay a lot. It's really hard, like you kind of said, first Snake. Oh my gosh. Not how you want to lose that second stock when already down one. Syrup in firm control of this game right now. It's kind of like what you were saying. When the second Snake comes into disadvantage, it's really hard for a character like Snake to get out of it. And especially when you take a small and just fast multi-hit character like Ness, it is impossible to get some stuff going sometime. And Syrup is just not letting Sensei have his way in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't seem like anything Sensei does is really coming to fruition right now. And Sensei just keeping control.
Yeah, if you've watched any of Syrup's sets over the past year, one thing I'm super impressed about is his punish game. He takes any sort of, does the smallest opening, he's able to, push it for as far as humanly possible. Gonna drop that first stock, but still a plethora of extra credit already on the board here. And there we go, the up smash will do it. So a JV3 to start out the, winter semis here, Drex. If you're Sensei, you're definitely feeling your bell rung a bit.
Again, this is a player that like I said, if you know this scene whatsoever, you know Sensei, and to see a prominent player such as Sensei with a JV3 against a guy, like when you look at it from the standpoint of if you've never seen this online play over the past year, you're talking about a kid who went to their first local today, but you're talking about a man who has dominated a lot of online, especially for Fusion, DNA, and many other tournaments over the past year. It's not something to take lightly just because, now it's their transition.
Yeah, and listen, some people are definitely sleep on the Wi-Fi warrior aspect, but listen, some of your favorite players at home got to start playing Wi-Fi in a setting where it was much worse than what
Have you seen Brawl clips, bro?
Yeah. Some people are still watching them because of how bad the lag is. But nonetheless, though, an unfortunate stuff right there for Sensei. He got out the gates real strong there, but a great reversal from Syrup here on small battlefield. So, let's see what the response is going to be here. And already, once again, Sensei
oh my
God. Oh, no.
We talked about it before. This is just a small, fast character, and yeah, it's light, so stuff like that where the up tilt on Snake is actually going to take the stock there. It benefits in cases like that, but you have such a fast character against, while Snake is heavy hitting, Snake can be slow at times, especially with some of his moves, and it's just going to come back and bite Sensei the longer this match goes on. And again, the quicker pace in Ness and Syrup right now is just dictating this entire match, no matter how long Sensei takes control.
Yeah, I mean, it's always talked about with Snake. It's a battle of of two aspects of the game. When Snake is in control, he's one of the best characters in the game. But when a character can really press Snake and hit him into places where it hurts, it really becomes hard for him to regain that. And just like that, a great trade right there from Syrup. And once again,
oh my gosh,
up big here.
And,
oh my gosh.
And you're talking about with a character like Ness, you're just seeing so much of what Snake is so good at, just kind of foiled in a way. Anytime you're seeing that C4 come onto one of the top platforms, it's still usually a case where Syrup is in full control and even Sensei's up in the air possibly. And anytime you see, wow, that down smash taking that stock there, anytime you see Syrup even try to move to that top platform, you're immediately seeing that down B come out, which kind of can just take everything that Snake has and kind of negate it a little bit here. And it's also just a good combo extender for a lot, especially on someone of Snake's size and stature. So like right there you saw, it's so hard for Snake to get anything the second he comes at disadvantage. So it's up to Sensei here to be in control almost 90% of the time. The up tilt just missing.
Wow. Yeah, not going to get that kill just yet, but that's been a great exchange right here from Sensei in neutral. But once again, Syrup able to find his way down. The down smash will connect, and once again, it's going to be Sensei retreating to the other side of the stage. Grab will get reached. Another down throw tech chase opportunity, and Sensei.
Yeah, lost a jump. Yep.
Yeah, okay. That's going to be all she wrote on that second game. And again, Sensei is a, I saw a lot of that in his matches at the at the Invitational this weekend, but he'll go for those down throws that again at those like high percent situations, and you'll see him go for a jump, anticipating a get up attack, and then being able to land immediately and get a follow up. And there was a couple of opportunities there where those down throws, really could have been disaster for Syrup. Albeit eventually able to get the game anyway. But a great answer right there from Sensei, especially considering how that match started. Did not look good for him.
Yeah, I would never count Sensei out. No matter if he got JV3'd in that first game, Sensei's a player I would never count out and can actually adjust really, really well. It was crazy there because he kind of put him into an unwinnable situation towards that end there with the Nikita thrown out. It's either you sit there trying to recover and you just take it, or you just try and find some cheese off of there, try and find something off the ledge, try and negate it with the PK Thunder, but just no avail as we saw. But I think Syrup is a little upset about how that game ended and is coming out full force on this first stock. 109 to 27%, and Sensei once again just losing control of the stage, and it's come down to Syrup in control.
Yeah, listen, this is exactly going back to what I was talking about. When Snake is in disadvantage, you can really get your money's worth, and Syrup has proven in his combo game and his combo extension has been very, very solid as he continues to add on to this lead here.
Waiting, using that down B, kind of just missed the timing there and was able to allow Sensei to get in there with that dash attack. Sensei coming back a little bit here, trying to extend, decrease that lead a little bit. But once again, there comes into play that down B of just absorbing it and the jumping up neutral air, getting him towards the ledge there. And something that we've seen for most of this set so far, Syrup taking that first stock.
Yeah, and that's super important, obviously. Again, goes for the PSI magnet to maybe try to absorb the Nikita explosion, but nonetheless still able to find himself in a good position there. And Sensei, still keeping it close at the very least. Scrapping up close with Ness is definitely much easier said than done. But he's continued to be fearless as the up tilt will connect right there. So sub 60 on the second stock. Against a player and a character like Ness that can rack up damage really quickly, you'll take that.
I think this is the benefit that Sensei has in a match like this, though. While we talk about Snake being a disadvantage is super bad and Ness being an advantage is nothing but a constant positive for Syrup, you look at a character like Snake, and it's something where you have to be aware of everything happening on stage 24/7. You have to know everything about your stage and be good enough to utilize every bit of it to your advantage. And Sensei is one of the best to do that. So yeah, while he may be down, you're able to see him quickly go back, and when he gets on that advantage, he succeeds better than any other Snake in this area. And the back throw.
But 174 on the tab right there. All it was going to take is the back throw from Ness. So Syrup finding themselves up big right now. But Sensei also found themselves in quite the deficit earlier as well. So, their clutch gene is definitely operating today. So let's see what the response is going to be, or if Syrup is going to give him that chance. You see him kind of taking the skies a bit more.
Wow. Just catching him with the up smash. Nikita, just missed the punish off that. That was such a good job using Nikita to just bait out and wait out what Syrup had planned and just missed the punish. And now we're seeing it once again. Syrup taking the slight bit of advantage that he gets and making the most of it. How does Sensei recover? Down smash sending Sensei to the other side of the stage, but back to neutral a little bit here.
The back throw will go through. Not going to be able to kill just yet, but time is running out for Sensei as he goes for the high recovery. Going to get caught by the up air on the way down. And despite taking it to a game 3, Sensei will lose 2 stocks, or he'll lose to a 2 stock here from Syrup. So making his way into, winners finals here. In his
Winners
first one of
finals, yeah.
His first offline tournament, in fact, if the stats are checking out correctly. So, good on him.
And not to doubt